This is a real extraordinary session by all means, by all expectations. Usually we have our dialogue with states parties to the convention from the Pacific area via technology assisted means, which is not the best. Usually we have interruptions, hiccups are there all the time, connections are not clear, and it's okay. It's much better than not meeting at all, but definitely it's not ideal. Now, this session, we are fortunate to have the opportunity to actually come and meet with delegations from Pacific Islands on their turf, which is, it's very comfortable for them. They are much at ease. Of course, they don't have to travel to Geneva with all the consequences, especially financial ones. So we are here, we understand them. That's the feeling we have, all committee members, is that we understand them, we understood them better this time. I mean, meeting with them face to face, understanding the culture, even eating the food. Being here with them is so much different than from meeting them in Geneva or via Skype. Another very important aspect is meeting with the children. We have never had the chance to meet with children from the Pacific. So this time, the participation of children in the different events happening at lunchtime actually was like an eye-opener for us as committee members. The big meeting we had children also on the first day was another success. You can see that they were the inhibition at the beginning, but then they were expressing themselves very easily and very comfortably to the committee members. The Convention on the Rights of the Child was adopted by the General Assembly of the United Nations in 1989. So this year, last year in fact, in November, 20th of November, we celebrated 30 years of the convention, since the convention was adopted. Ever since, the Committee on the Rights of the Child has been working very closely with states parties to the convention on making the convention known to everyone, including children. Maybe one challenge that we have is that children actually do not know that they are subjects of rights. They've never heard of the convention, and they have not the knowledge, enough knowledge for them to understand what their rights are. So this is a challenge, I think, one of the biggest challenges, meeting with children from different parts of the world, not here in the Pacific, but also from other parts of the world. They have not heard of the convention before. So I think this is one of the challenges that we have to work on, the committee together with the state parties. And actually, there are other, if I can say, bigger challenges, but they vary from one region to the other. Sometimes we have in a certain region a commonality of challenges. Here in the Pacific, they have different challenges, or the concentration of challenges are in certain areas other than others. Of course, I mean, logically, in Europe, in Northern Europe, the challenges are different than from here. But if I can say that maybe violence is a very big challenge, and it is common everywhere. Children are subjected to different sorts of violence in the different places, in school, at home, in institutions, everywhere. So this is one big challenge that we all have to work on. The reasons for this might be cultural, because they think that this is the best way to discipline children is by actually beating them or exposing them to violence. Another challenge is the participation of children, and this is very close to my heart. I think this is one of the biggest concerns. Since I would say 5 years ago, the committee has started actually drawing the attention of states parties to the importance of children participating in their affairs. We have also practiced that. We have started including children in every aspect of our work, in developing general comments, in days of general discussions, in the celebration of the anniversaries. Children are more obvious now, and they are outspoken, they can express themselves, and we would like states parties also to continue doing this, and this is something that we always recommend them to do. One big plus of convening the session here in the Pacific is that after being immersed in the region for almost a week, interacting with the locals and especially the children, it gave us a deeper and bigger understanding, clearer understanding of not only the challenges but also the opportunities in the region. So that will definitely affect our drafting of the concluding observations. They'll be more focused and directed to the region.